Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the volume. Okay, but I'm going to show you an example of what it looks like. So I'm going to draw the little cube on the side so that you can see it visually. Okay, so this is the tank, right? And it's filled, it says right here, the tank is filled with water to a depth of 15 centimeters. This 15 centimeters is important because I'm measuring the depth of the water, right? So the water, how high it is only 15, it's only 15 centimeters. And then how long is it? It's going to be 26 centimeters. And how wide it is, it's going to be 20 centimeters. Okay, so now this height, the whole entire tank, if I were to measure this whole entire part right here, that would be 18 centimeters. But the measurement they're asking you to look for right now is what is the volume of the water. So the water meaning only this blue area. Because I know I'm only measuring the water, I'm going to be using the 15 and not the 18 for the height. So my multiplication problem is going to be 15 centimeters times 26 centimeters times 20 centimeters. Okay? Now I'm going to show you how to multiply. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply 15 times 26. Okay, 5 times 6 is equal to 30. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 3 is 9. Bring down my 0 because now I'm multiplying my tens place. 2 times 5 is equal to 10. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. Add everything together and you get 390. Okay, so we have 390 times 1. So I have 390 times 20. Okay. So I have 2 zeros. I can just add my 2 zeros at the end, or you can, multiply and figure out where it all goes. But I'm going to ignore the zeros for now and just multiply 39 and 2. 9 times 2 is 18. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7. And I'm going to add my 2 zeros. So my final answer is equal to 7,800. Okay, and it's going to be milliliters because I am converting it to water, right? It's not going to be centimeters cubed. So that's the first one. Now, problem B, how many liters is that, okay? In order to find liters, what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide. Remember I said that where is the other paper? I said earlier, here, oh, it's right up here. Said earlier that 1 liter is equal to 1,000 milliliters. So that means that I need to divide 7,800 milliliters and divide it by 1,000, right? In order to get how many liters it's going to be. So if you recall, I told you you can cross off zeros if there are zeros at the top and the bottom. So now it's 78 divided by 10. 78 divided by 10 is going to give you 7.8 liters. Ms. Tran, how did you get that? How did you divide that so quickly? Okay. If you want to, you can write it as 78 divided by 10, right? So I can put that into a division problem to figure out how many times does 10 go into 78. And I know that 10 goes into 70 7 times. So I get 70 because 10 times 7 is 70. I subtract 8 minus 0 is 8. 7 minus 7 is 0. Now I'm going to add a decimal and an extra 0. Bring down my 0. 10 can go into 88 times. And that's how I got 7 0.8. Now, problem C. How many more milliliters of water will be needed to fill the tank to the top? Explain how you know. So in order to figure that out, they're asking me how much more milliliters right here. So I need to find the volume again for that problem. So I'm going to find the volume and multiply. I'm going to multiply 26 centimeters times 20 centimeters times 3 centimeters. Now you're asking me, why did you multiply times 3 instead of 18? Because I'm going to subtract 18 minus 15 to get this number right here, which is 3. And that's why I use 3 centimeters. Okay? So 26 times 20 times 3 is going to give you your answer of 1,560 centimeters cubed. And I want to convert it into milliliters because I'm talking about water. So it's going to be 1,560 milliliters. Okay. Now my explanation, I'm going to write the remaining part is 26 centimeters times 20 centimeters times 3 centimeters. So I multiplied to find the volume of the water left to fill. Now, problem 7. A rectangular container is 25 centimeters long and 20 centimeters wide. If it holds 1 liter of water when full, what is its height? So I'm trying to figure out how high this is. I know, again, I've already told you 1 liter is equal to 1,000 milliliters. So I'm going to write that down. 1 liter is equal to 1,000 centimeters cubed. So I'm going to multiply 25 centimeters times 20 centimeters, and that's going to give me 500 centimeters cubed. With this number right here, 500 centimeters cubed, I'm going to divide. So I am dividing 1,000 centimeters cubed divided by 500 centimeters cubed. And cross off these zeros, so I have 10 divided by 5. And 10 divided by 5 is equal to 2 centimeters cubed. Okay, now I'm going to move on to page 33 to your homework. And number 1 says, Johnny filled a container with 30 centimeters cubes. Shade the beaker to show how much water the container will hold. Explain how you know. So remember I said that centimeter cubes are exactly the same as milliliters except for you are measuring in water. So I'm going to shade it up to this line right here to show 30 milliliters. So it's that line in the middle because 40 is right there and 20 is right there. So what has to be in the middle of 20 and 40 is 30. Okay, so 1 centimeters cubed is equal to 1 milliliter. So 30 centimeters cubed is equal to 30 milliliters. Number 2. A beaker contains 250 milliliters of water. Jack wants to pour the water into a container that will hold the water. Which of the containers pictured below could be used? Explain your choices. So in order to figure that out, I need to find the volume for every single one in order to figure out what can I actually use. So the first one, I'm going to circle it so that you guys can see which one I'm solving at a time. Volume is equal to 6 centimeters times 12 centimeters times 12 centimeters. I don't want to write on there. So 6 times 12 times 12 is going to give me 864 centimeters cubed. This one right here, they give me area, which is 20 centimeters square, and I'm multiplying times 12 centimeters. So 20 times 12 is going to give me 240 centimeters cubed. And then this one right here, I'm going to write that right here. So I have the area, which is 75 centimeters square, and I'm multiplying times 3 centimeters. And that is going to give me 225 centimeters cubed. Okay? And then I have this other shape right here, this rectangular prism. I'm going to write it right here. So volume is equal to 3 times 5. And then I'm noticing that D does not have a number right here for some reason, but there is 15 centimeters. I don't know if it's just mine, but it should have been 15 centimeters right there. So I'm multiplying 15 times 3 times 5, which is going to give me my answer of 225 centimeters cubed. And then this problem, let me circle that one so you know. And then this one right here, I'm going to multiply 2 times 5 times 25, which is going to give me 250 centimeters cubed. So after multiplying all of those numbers, I'm going to use which one Jack can use. So Jack can use container A or container C. And the reason being is container A and container C are above 250 milliliters, right? We want something that is above 250. All of these are below. 225 is below, 225 is below, 240 is below. So those will not work. So the only ones you can use is A and C. Okay, now moving on to problem 3. On the back of this paper, describe the details of the activities you did in class today. Include what you learned about cubic, centimeters, and milliliters. Give an example of a problem you solved with an illustration. I am not going to require you to do that because we were not able to do it in a classroom setting. So as of right now, that is all you have for math.